It's Catherine here to take you through a 45-minute morning yoga flow. I would call it our sunrise flow, but based on your schedule, you might be working from home, and if you're working from home or you work something that has a night shift, your morning might not be when the sun rises. So this is a great yoga practice to start your day, to get the juices flowing. So we're going to meet seated on our mats. You can move any extra flesh and make sure the sit bones are really grounded into the mat today. We don't really do a lot of check in Sukhasana or easy pose. We tend to just go right into it. So let's take a minute here to make sure that we are grounded down into those sit bones. Shoulders are away from the ears. Spine is up and long, as if an imaginary string were going from the base of the tailbone all the way through the crown of the head. Wonderful. Then if it feels good, you can place your hands on your knees and close your eyes if that feels safe. If not, you can just soften the gaze, really gazing at one point. And really start to notice the breath. As you breathe, notice where you feel your breath the most today. Is it in your nostrils, by your lips? Perhaps you feel it more in your throat. Maybe you feel it in the chest, near the heart center. Perhaps you feel it in the lungs or the belly. Please pardon my cat, who decided he would join us. That's the glory of the home practice. If you have animals or kids, sometimes it's a little unpredictable, as long as you can try your very, very best to focus on the practice at hand. And then slowly start deepening the breath. Taking a deeper inhale, and then letting out the exhale, either through your nose or through your mouth. If you really just want to let it go, you can inhale in through the nostrils. Exhale through the mouth. Bringing life to the body, taking the biggest inhale you have all morning. Exhaling through the mouth. Great. And then as you continue to breathe here, our focus with our breath today is going to be to extend the inhale, to bring in more life to the body, more energy, get us ready to face whatever we have going on for us today. So see if your inhale can be 1 or 2 counts longer than your exhale. Really expanding through the belly and then into the ribs. But our shoulders don't move. As you continue to deepen the inhale and practice your breath, let's set our intention for today. Our intention for this practice is going to be motivation. Now that's super broad, and it's meant to be. It's meant to be whatever motivation is for you today. These are being recorded and distributed in a time of immense uncertainty, and so a lot of people are home or working from home. So maybe your motivation is to be very productive working from home today. Maybe your motivation is to play extra with your kids, or if you're homeschooling right now because of distance learning, the motivation to just have love and patience for your kids. If you're a teacher, the love and patience for your students as they learn from far away. Maybe your motivation is just to get off the couch today and go for a walk or clean something. If you're one of our community's heroes, your motivation might be to have enough energy to go into work today. You are fighting on the front lines, and words can never express my thankfulness towards that, so thank you. For those who are still going to a place of work and providing services for us during this time, you are a hero. So whatever that motivation is, go ahead on the deep inhale. Think about your motivation today, what's going to get you up and going. And then exhale it out. Take 2 more deep breath cycles here, inhaling a nice long inhale. And exhaling it out. 1 more. Great. Once you've done those 2 breath cycles, you can return your breath back to normal, but be mindful of it. Notice once you've left your breath to do its own thing, still be mindful of where your inhale is, where your exhale is, where you're feeling it, all through our practice today. It's what makes yoga yoga, is the breath. Fantastic. Go ahead and bat your eyelashes open if they were closed, or you can now look at the video if your gaze was soft. I'm going to be mirroring you as I do these postures facing you. So go ahead and plant your right palm down to the side of your body. If you can't do that without collapsing, go ahead and just do the fingertips. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, left arm comes over. Inhale, up. Exhale, over. Now I'm keeping my neck neutral here, but you can inhale, look up or look down. And then exhale, keep your gaze in that same location, whatever feels lovely. 1 more time, we're going to inhale it up. And this time we're going to exhale and bend over. We're not going to collapse here because we're going to hold it. I'm going to take my gaze up today, making sure my shoulder is dropping, but you do whatever feels nice and good for your neck today. Inhaling through the side body, really allowing the ribs to open up, the side body to open up. And exhaling, taking a nice long stretch, keeping active in the fingertips. Great, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, planting down that left palm. Inhale, right palm comes up and over. Exhale, taking it to the side. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, taking it over. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take it over. Last time, inhale, reach, reach, reach. And then exhale, taking it over. If you haven't already, choosing a place for your neck. That feels good. Dropping that shoulder. Inhaling in through the side body, noticing if either side feels different today. Sending energy through the fingertips. Great. On your next inhale, reach it up. Exhale, lowering that right hand. We're going to take a twist. Inhale, both arms up and overhead, staying grounded in those sit bones. Exhale, gently twisting towards your right. Your left palm will come onto the right knee. That right palm, you can either go palm or fingertip. If you go palm, don't get all out of center. Fingertips are fine. Inhale in, exhale, take your twist. Your gaze can come neutral or it can go over that back right shoulder. Where I see my Mr. Tag. Hi, Tag. Thank you for joining us today. If you have a pet or a child behind you, you can say hello. Or a husband or a wife or any sort of partner or friend. Great. Inhale, unravel. Exhale, we're going to take it over to the other side so that right hand comes to the left knee. Taking the twist from the torso. We don't want to crank ourselves here. That's not what this is. It's much too early for that. Coming to the fingertips or the palm as long as you don't collapse. Inhale in, exhale, take your gaze just straight ahead from your twist or behind that left shoulder. Breathing deeply here, bringing the body out. I love doing twists in the morning. It makes me feel like I'm getting out all of the rest of the stuff that needed to be let out and bringing in all the good, healthy, motivational energy. Good blood flow. Great. Inhale, unravel. Arms come up. Exhale, arms come down. Fantastic. We're going to do a neck stretch really quick before we move on. So inhale, take that right arm up. Exhale, drape it over the head. Inhale in. Your hand should be just gently over the ear. And then exhale, with the shoulder away from the ear, slowly guide your right ear to your right shoulder. Releasing the jaw here. If you're tensing, it's not going to feel very good. If you'd like to deepen the stretch, you can extend the left arm kind of in a diagonal with those fingertips up. That'll give you a great neck and shoulder stretch. You can take your gaze up. Your whole body shouldn't shift, just the gaze. And breathe here. If you feel any pinching or pain, stop immediately. The neck muscles are not something to be played with. Great. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Send the arm up. Release the arms down. Great. Opposite arm. Inhale that left arm up. Exhale, drape it over, slowly coming past your right ear. Inhale in. Exhale, guiding gently that left ear to the left shoulder. You can loosen your jaw here. You can close the eyes if it feels good, or you can take your gaze to that upper right corner. If you'd like to deepen the stretch, you can take your arm out at a low diagonal and flip those fingertips up towards the sky. Offering a wonderful neck and shoulder stretch here. And just breathing through it. Again, honoring the body. If anything pinches, back off. Great. Inhale, bring everything to center. Arm comes up. Exhale, both arms come down. All right, we are going to make our way to all fours, however that feels comfortable for you. So go ahead and make your way into tabletop. Hands come under the shoulders, or shoulders, wrists are under shoulders, hands are planted right underneath. That makes a little bit more sense. Your knees are hip width apart, right underneath should be under the hip points. Back isn't arched anyway, it is neutral with that belly button to spine. I know some of you are pros, so ignore me. It's just a nice little reminder every now and then, especially for us long-term yogis, because we tend to throw ourselves in these positions that we're so used to. All right, really digging in through the thumb and forefinger. We're going to inhale, drop the belly, take the gaze up. Cow. Exhale, bending the elbows, arching that back up. Cat pose. Inhale, dropping the belly. Cow. Exhale to cat. And then you know the drill. Go ahead and continue making sure you are in cow on the inhale, and cat on the exhale. And then really start feeling into it. You can make this super dramatic. If it feels super good waking up the spine today, or it can be really subtle if you're feeling stiff and want to be gentle. Honor your body today and what it needs. Great. Do 2 more rounds. Full inhale and exhale on both. If you beat me in terms of pacing, go ahead and meet me in neutral in tabletop. Great. All right, we are going to go into our stretching tiger. So inhale, you're going to stretch the left leg back, and you can rock back and forth here and get a nice calf stretch. Fantastic. Making sure that those hands are planted, the wrists are under the shoulders. Inhale. We're going to do both at the same time today. We're going to send our right fingertips up and our left leg up. So inhale, exhale. On the next inhale, sweep both the right fingertips and those left toes back. Exhale, holding your stretching tiger. Inhale. Exhale, really making sure we're not shifting to one side. Core is active. Inhale in and then exhale, gently lowering both the knee and the palm. Meeting me in tabletop. If you need to roll out those wrists, go for it. All right, on the opposite side, we're going to inhale, send those right toes back. Exhale, go ahead and do a nice calf stretch here, waking up the body. All right, same thing. We're going to send both the left arm and the right leg up. So inhale in, exhale out. On your next inhale, sweep the left arm up and that right leg back, gazing over those fingertips, engaging the core, breathing. Making sure the shoulder's still over that wrist. Great, inhale, reach up. Exhale, take it down. Fantastic. We are going to take the toes together and make the knees go wide now. So we're doing all the juicy warm-up stuff first. We gotta wake up the body before we go into our flow. So knees are wide, toes are touching as if you're gonna go back into an extended child's pose, but instead have your right palm come right under heart center. Inhale in, take your twist, reach up, enjoy this twist. Exhale, diving the left hand through, coming onto the left ear, thread the needle. You can take your palm out, or if you'd like a deeper twist today, especially if you're looking for some energizing heart openers, take your arm up and back, either resting the hand on the low back, or if you've been practicing for a while, taking a bind here, taking your hand and gently holding onto the top of that left thigh. If this is too much, don't press yourself here. Be gentle and take what you need. Take what you need. Breathing. Stretching through the low back. Inhale in. Exhale, unravel. Planting that right palm center. Inhale, take your stretch up, up, up. Face twist. Exhale. Left palm comes and replaces the right. Inhale, take your twist, opposite direction. Exhale, threading the needle, that right hand comes through, coming onto the right ear. Once again, either stretching that left arm out, taking the palm to the low back, or taking a bind where the tops or the fingers come to the top of the thighs. And one side might be different than the other, so try and even it out as best you can, but also honor that if you did a full bind on the other side, but you can only come to your low back here, that is okay. Your shoulder is just in a different place on this side. In terms of flexibility. And that's a good thing to know. It's good to know your body. Making sure that that tailbone is being sent towards the back of the room, even towards the tops of the feet, the toes. Great. Inhale in, unravel. Exhaling, bringing that left palm to center. Inhale, take the twist. Exhale, palms come down. Great, knees come in, back to our hip points. We are back in that tabletop. Because this is probably our first down dog of the day, let's walk through it real quick. Thumb and forefinger really digging into the mat here so that you protect your wrists. Curl the toes under, inhale, and then exhale, sending the sit bones up and back. Downward facing dog. Checking in with the body here. Your goal is for heels to drop as much as possible, but to get into this position, you really want those hips up. So if you're looking long like this, it's not worth keeping those knees straight and the heels down. You can bend the knees, send those sit bones up, making sure that you are long through the spine. Shoulders away from the ears, your elbow creases are facing forward. And then go ahead, now that you're set, walk it out, waking up the body. Good morning. Good morning, Tag. Great, inhale in, exhale, take it to the top of your mat, meeting me in a forward fold. Forward fold is not unlike down dog, same idea where you're shifting from those hip points to where those sit bones are up towards the ceiling. You can have a slight bend in your knees. Breathing in this forward fold. Then on an inhale, go ahead and roll it up one vertebra at a time. Until you're all the way. Head comes up last in your mountain pose. Inhale, take the arms up and overhead. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, taking it up. Exhale, cactus. Great. Inhale, reaching up one last time. Exhale, folding forward from those hip points. Gaze goes down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, all the way back down. This time, planting your feet, you're going to step your left leg back, lower back knee. So right knee over right ankle, left knee back, top of the left foot down. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, cactus arms. Sensing a pattern here. Inhale, reaching it up. Exhale, cactus. Really getting the heart open, energizing our bodies. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, cactus. Last time, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, taking the hands down. Planting that left palm, we're going to inhale. Take our twist, right arm comes up, gaze goes up if that feels good. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale in, we're almost done with this side. Exhale, walking it back. We don't send our, this is kind of lazy, nothing's really engaged here. So we keep active in that left leg, sending that left hip back. Right toes flexed. You can rock back and forth here in your runner stretch. Great, inhale in. Exhale, take it back into your low lunge. Great. Curl the back toes, plant the palms. On an inhale, send it back to plank, first plank of the day. Really checking in with the body here, sending those heels back. Hips aren't sinking, they're not rising, they're centered. Shoulders over wrists. Great, inhale in. Exhale, bending the elbows. You can take it to belly, all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, taking it down. Inhale, curl the toes. On the exhale, coming through plank to downward facing dog. Excellent. Great, on an inhale, breathe in and then exhale, sending the left foot forward in between the two hands, lowering that back right knee, left knee over left ankle, low lunge or crescent lunge. Inhale, bringing it up. Exhale, cactus arms. Taking that crescent lunge, really pressing in, to that left hip flexor. Pushing back with the right inhale. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. One more time, I lost count. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Great, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, taking it down, planting that right hand. Inhale, take your twist, left hand comes up. Exhale, taking the hand down. Inhale here. Exhale, once again, not collapsing here, but sending the hips back. Left toes come up, runners stretch. Fantastic. All right, inhale in. Exhale, taking it back. Planting the palms, curling the toes, sending it back, plank pose. All right. Get yourself square here, then inhale in. Exhale, down to belly. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, taking it down. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog. Great. Inhale in. Exhale, step or hop, whatever you're feeling today. Whoop, to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Shoulders come back. Neck stays nice and long. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, taking the arms up and overhead. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, cactus arms. Lots of cactus arms today. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, cactus. Great, inhale up. Exhale, hands come through heart center. Reground yourself here. Checking in with your mountain. Making sure you're up, awake, alive. All right, from here, we're going to step our left foot back. So almost as if you're going into a high lunge, but make sure those left toes are turned out at a 45-degree angle. You guessed it, bending into that right knee over the right ankle. We inhale in, arms come up, shoulders come down, warrior one. Really engaged here in that right thigh. We are strong. We can attack whatever today has coming for us. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, take those arms down and back. Clasp the hands behind you, opening up that chest. Inhale in. Exhale, taking that chest down to that knee. So you eventually might lay flat on it. If not, get down as far as feels right for you. And let the arms come up and back, humble warrior. If your arms have to stay down because that's what feels good for your shoulders, no shame in that game. Once again, you are always in the posture so long as you are following my prompts. You don't have to worry about being like, yes, all the way down, all the way up. You're good. Great. Inhale. Release and sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale. Exhale. Take the left toes forward. And then take the hands down. Great. Planting that left palm, we inhale, take our twist. Exhale. Taking the hand down. Planting the palms, send it back to plank, nice and strong. If at any point you need to drop your knees, because that's where you're at today, go for it. That is still plank. Inhale in, exhale. All the way down to belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, curl the toes. Exhale, send the hips up. Great. Inhale in. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale up. Exhale the cactus. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, hands through heart center. This time stepping the right toes back, just like you did the left, where you're almost in a high lunge position, except those right toes are turned out. Woohoo! About a 45-degree angle. Left knee's over, left ankle. Hip bones are shining forward. Inhale, take it to warrior one. Shoulders are away from the ears. Inhale in. Exhale down. We are nice and strong. We are warriors. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, hands come behind the low back. Clasp the hands. Great, we inhale in. Exhale, send that chest forward. Arms come up and back, humble warrior. Again, taking modifications if that's what you need. Wonderful. Inhale. On the inhale, release the arms. They come up. Exhale it down. All right, inhale in. This is the prompt, turning those right toes forward. Exhale, taking it down, planting the right hand. We inhale, take our twist. Exhale, take it down, and this will be our last flow. So planting the palms, stepping it back to plank. We're gonna hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, all the way to belly. Inhale to cobra. And then exhale, take it down. Great, on the inhale, send it up to all fours. So instead of taking a child's pose or a down dog here, we are in all fours. Get our tabletop position because we're going to take it down with a nice, lovely pigeon posture. We've done a lot of heart opening. Now we're going to do some forward bending. Like we did with stretching tiger, we're going to inhale, send the right toes back. Inhale them up. Exhale, bringing that right leg through. Shin is working to be parallel, but do what you need here. Hips are meant to be even. If you need a prop, like a blanket, block, pillow under that right hip, go for it to keep those hips even. Rounding into the top of the left leg, we inhale, and then exhale, walk it down. Really recovering our breath here if we lost sight of it. Lengthening that inhale, take it all the way down. Breathe on your next inhale, slowly walk it up, planting the palms. Inhale, send it back to tabletop. Inhale, sweeping those left toes up and back, or just back. And then we inhale them up. Exhale, taking that left leg through, stretching out through that back right leg. Once again, if you need something to prop up the hip to keep it even, fantastic. The more challenging, if you want it more challenging, you can start walking your shin out to more parallel. Inhale it up. Exhale, if you haven't already, walk it down, sleeping pigeon. Breathing deep here, sending your deep extended inhales into the stretch. So if you're like, ooh, this is feeling rough today, send your breath there. Breathe on your next inhale, walk it up. And then exhale, you can roll now onto that left hip. Send the legs forward. Slowly walk the body back until you're lying down. Keeping the knees bent, we're just going to do a soft twist here. We've done a lot of twisting, a lot of heart opening. We're just going to release those hips and low back. So we inhale in. Exhale, windshield wiper the knees to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, windshield wiper them to the left. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Hi, baby. Inhale. Exhale to the left. And then just follow your breath here, allowing this dynamic motion to free up that low back. If you'd like, you can rest and hold them for a couple breath cycles at the right side. Both knees pointing towards the right. If you still are not over cactus arms and you'd like a big heart opener, you can put your arms in cactus here. One last time, allowing the heart to bring lots of energy, joy, and get rid of anything that isn't serving it. Or if you're like, Catherine, I'm done, you can keep your arms down, no shame. All right, inhale back to center. Exhale, lowering the left knees down. Holding through a few breath cycles. Great, inhale the knees back to center. If there's anything else you need to take it. If not, I'm going to honor your time. I understand that home practice is different than a studio practice. A studio practice, you've been able to clear everything aside and go to a building and be free of anything else going on. But in the home, you can try your best to do that, and I really hope you got the time to honor yourself today. But I also understand you might need to rush off somewhere. So you have the choice to either take your Shavasana, your final resting posture here. I recommend for a 45-minute practice to take anywhere from a 2 to 5 minute Shavasana, whatever feels right in your body. Releasing any tension up and down the body and really just letting your nutrients of your practice sink in. But like I said, I want to honor your time, so if you're like, Shavasana is not it for me today, I really need to wrap this up and get going, totally fine. You can move from here to your side and then bring yourself up into seated. I'm going to close out with my body in Shavasana, but if you are here, awesome. Same close out. And just allow yourself to take this time, these few closing minutes, whether you're seated or in your final resting posture. Inhaling deeply in. Exhale, letting it out. Inhale deep. Deepest inhale you've taken all day now that you're all warmed up. And exhale out the mouth, letting it all go. If you're laying down, you can still do this. Follow me if you're seated. You know the drill. Inhale, the arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands come through heart center. Thank you for sharing this practice with me. Thank you for encouraging yourself to be motivated, and I pray that you accomplish everything you set out to today, and that it is an amazing day filled with whatever you need it to be filled with. May courage, strength, and peace surround you today and every single day. Thank you.